So the buyer community, there's a real buzz here at GBTA. I'm hearing a lot. I think there's frustration that they really want to get to transformation but can't. And interestingly, we had done a pulse study this year across 8 billion worth of T&E spend, 50 plus travel buyers, and we heard two key things. But the first thing that we heard that was really interesting last year when we did the study is the challenges were external. It was in the supplier community, they were frustrated by some challenges, whereas this year the challenges moved internal. So the two key challenges that they're stating that is holding them back from transformation is a strategy gap and a capacity gap. So what does that really mean? Well, 1 in 3 of the respondents said that they feel they have good strategy and they're executing against it well. So 2/3 of the travel buyer population are saying that we don't have strategy in place, we don't have the time to get to it. So why don't they have the time to get to it? Well, 63% are saying that they don't have the resources available to them, whether that's people or time. So the two things, it seems, really go hand in hand. That's one of the biggest challenges that they have is there's so much coming at them at the moment, there's so much change in the industry, there's so much demand inside their organisations. So how do they free up the time to ensure that they can create strategy and then drive the transformation that they're really interested in? AI, goodness, it's the massive buzzword of this exhibition. It's absolutely everywhere. And that's maybe part of the problem for the T&E leader community, knowing where to start. So in our pulse study, only 1 in 5 said that they felt ready to implement AI into their travel programs. And so my guidance would be where to start. So you really want to step back and diagnose where you are rather than going on a shopping spree. And across a number of the education sessions that we've been involved in over the last couple of days, I've heard the expression shiny toy. It's like AI and the opportunity it brings and so many things that are being demoed across the expo floor. It's like a shiny new toy. Well, I want this, I want that, I want that. So our advisory is just take a moment, like look at all the shiny things, get excited by them, but then stop back and do an honest diagnostic of where you are in your program. And that diagnostic must include, do you have your processes mapped or your workflows mapped? Do you understand your full data suite and where you need data from in the future? So it's really key that you have both of those things in place before you go out and really look at the shiny, exciting new opportunity. And then once you have your point of departure mapped and you've got that strong foundation, then have a look at 2, maximum 3 use cases where you can really go out and get results and outcomes versus just demos. So we heard loud and clear from our pulse study that travel leaders are, for the next 12 months, really focused on AI, data and technology. And that was out of a multiple choice of, I think, 15 different things. So I'm so pleased to see that all 3 made it to their top priorities. And that's because those 3 things go hand in hand. So if a travel leader is listening to this and thinking, like, where do I start with this? Absolutely assess where you are in your whole program, not just thinking about AI and the latest buzzwords, really understanding where your program is today. Get that assessment in place so you know your point of departure. Then understand what's happening in the marketplace, but also what's happening in your company, and design what future you want, not just what the suppliers may want to sell you. It's really you owning the strategy and designing that future. And only then, once you've done that assessment and that design, can you then go out to market and say, okay, here's the transformation that I want to lead for my organisation. Okay, let's have a look, what have we got? What is your favourite part of going to a GBTA event? Okay, for me, it's all of the education sessions and the side conversations that happen after the education sessions. So yes, the education sessions are important, but it's the side conversations afterwards about what they just heard and, oh yes, I could implement that, or no, I disagree. So that's why I come to GBTA.